Hey there everybody, it's Atherbeerstan back with some more SevTech Ages. I spent some time purdying up the place, but it is time to do progression. We got all these flowers here that I hunted down. Got a little bit of horse action. I'm really liking the idea of just like having the horse stuff going kind of wherever there's room to put it. So I think that's going to be the motif for the playthrough, is we're just kind of start here at this peninsula with our caveman house and then progress technologically and build wise out into the plains here. And like not bring stuff with us, so that the technology that we develop in this hut is going to stay in the hut. The next thing I'm going to work on off camera is working on this little animal breeding area here. We can't build fences yet, so these pits are kind of the best we can do. I tried growing some wheat here using a ceremony, but without irrigation it really doesn't grow very well. Oh, and this got trampled somehow. I think it will still grow there. I bred up quite a few of these buffalo, so sorry guys, but we have the pig totem here, 5 pigs or whatever, so luck 3. So hopefully that gets us what we need, like without having to murderize too many of these buffalo. Only 1 tooth, we need 4 of them. Our progression is locked behind 4 buffalo teeth. That's where we're at right now. 4 buffalo teeth, beautiful. I'm gonna get rid of these worms because I want their meat. The buffalo meat is amazing. It gives you a ton of hunger and saturation back. So we're down to 5 buffalo, and I also bred up quite a few cows, which we can turn into buffalo if we need more. Although I don't think we do. I think this is the only thing. We literally just need 4 buffalo teeth, and then we need like 5 or 6. Oh. I think we need 6 of the red cedar planks. I got the house kind of built. I'm not gonna make it any better. Like I said, it's just a caveman hut, so it looks okay. I think it fits the build pretty well. I've been filling in these reeds. My usual tendency is to cut them all down, but I think what we're gonna do is just like the whole coastline along here is gonna be reeds. And I've got a color palette going here, so it's like all these white flowers, and then wherever you are, there's always a little bit of yellow just kind of like peeking at you. And then it's gonna blend out into orange and then kind of like red. I'm gonna work on that a little bit, and then the reeds are gonna follow this coastline, so that's kind of what I'm looking at build wise. And then I don't know, we'll get out into the plains here and do like whatever comes next. So what we need is a gear, which I think we have what we need for that. Pretty sure we have everything. Buffalo pelt makes a ton of leather. Not that I want to make leather again anytime soon. Not until the next age anyway. We get the basin unlocked, and then that makes leather a much less tedious process. Need this gear. Oh, I need that rock too, don't I? Like so. And then we need to make the millstone. So we need 6 stone for that, and then 7 more stone, and then 3 more stone. So 16 stone. Do we stone? I'm sure we have that out here in our strainers. Oops. Got sticks. Go in the other one? Yeah, okay, good enough. Need another crafting rock. Just beat on it until it crafts. I love it. It's so dumb. Whack, whack, whack. You and you. Now, I don't want to put more stuff. This to me feels like a next step. So we're going to take this outside somewhere. Maybe it's not, actually. Maybe this stays in here because we are still in the same age. Yeah, we'll just leave it here. We'll make our workspace impossibly crowded. I kind of hate it. Now then, the next thing we need is the flame grilled Whopper, for which we need charcoal dust. I think I'm done with this olive wood for now, so we'll turn that into charcoal. We need 2 charcoal dust, so the whole point of this will be I'm waiting to take this dirt interior down because this fire will burn that wood, if you're wondering why. So once we get the flame broiled Whoppers, then we can change this and like actually have a wooden house instead of a dirt hut inside of a wooden house, which is weird. Oh wait. And I know it's weird, but yeah, I just don't want everything to burn down. This thing is like a blessing and a curse, because what it will allow you to do is get your saturations up. In fact, if we focus on fruit, we might be able to make some real progress. You can see we got 2.5 extra hearts from having our protein over 90. So if we can get our fruits caught up with that, that would be kind of excellent. There we go, there's our 2. We just need a Whopper Mark II. I want to make at least 2 of these. So we need 2 Whopper Mark IIs. And we've got to start with chests. Oh yeah, that's the other thing we can make now are the primal chests. Oh, wait, what am I doing? I'm an idiot. We can make the primal chests now as well. So we'll probably do that pretty much immediately. You need the primal chests because these chests don't interact with hoppers. Got plenty of planks. We'll just use dark oak. Now we need some string. mental block. Ooh, okay. Need to grow some oak trees then. We don't have any wood stashed here. I really have no bark either. That's amazing. One thing I don't have is like a lot of places to actually grow trees because everything over there is so manicured. This looks like a pretty good area. What could go wrong? We will very shortly have access to the leaf scythe, and that will make our life much easier. How much of this do we actually need? We need 10 bark. I don't know what all trees we can get that from. Okay, that's going to take a minute to grow. What can we do in the meantime? We could make meshes for the strainer bases. That's exciting. Truly. Cook some buffalo meat. That's also super exciting. We could just make some standard. Oh, we can make chests. Yeah. Let's do that. Make some primal chests. That's also super exciting. It's kind of wasteful, but I'm just going to go ahead and make planks here until we get our stuff automated. This is what all this is for, is the automation. Magic. All right, we'll just make all 4 of these. Different than dark oak. There we go. And actually, if we use 2 of these and our 2 hoppers that we've already made, we can fully automate, which is super happy. I wonder, can we do this? Yes, we can. We don't have to put it on top. That's great. It doesn't have to be a giant towering thing. And then we can go and do. I tried breeding the horses, and they don't breed. Apparently you need golden carrots or golden apples to breed horses. I had no idea that was the case. But, yeah. So that's a thing. I guess, I was just going to say, I guess I'm going to wait for trees to grow. And then one grew right in front of me. Just need 10 of these oak logs, and we can progress. 8, and I believe there were 2 right here that we're actually not using for anything. Put a spider totem here so I can get out of my own holes. Alright, cool, cool, cool. Of course, now I need to remake the hoppers, which means we need more chests, which means we need more stones. We're almost there. We're almost there. Like, we're on the cusp of the next age. We're very, very close. What am I doing? We only need 2 of those. Just gonna kind of clean up all the wood that we can. Random stacks. Planks. It's beautiful. Just use our Darklands wood. Should be fine. We got saplings, we can always get more of it. Oh yeah, I forgot we were gonna make 2 of these and I only ground up 2 of our 4 charcoal. Let's get the rest of this done. Yeah, this thing and blood magic are like the secrets to getting your satchel, or just going out and taking a bunch of damage and having to regen all the time, but that to me sounds like a pretty risky play. Alrighty, so we need 4 of those. We need 2 of our we need 4. We need 2 of our shadow gems, and I think that's everything, right? Oh, we need shark teeth. Do we have any in here? No. But we almost certainly have them out here in the strainer bases. 2 shark teeth, perfect. Spider climb. Victory. Now then, let us reorganize this real quick. Put out the fire so we don't drop a bunch of stuff unnecessarily. Put a chest there, and a whopper, and a whopper. And this guy. And this guy. Oh, but, well, I'll move it later. It's fine. When I take out all this dirt, then everything's going to be out away from the walls. So there's that automation. If we get 1 more hopper. Oh yeah, we've got planks out here. Haha, victory. We'll throw this stuff in here as well. I think we can make hoppers with the cedar wood. I hope anyway. 3, 4, I think. nice thing about these primal chests is that they will open with a block above them. Give me that drying rack bag. So they make good input chests for these stacked machines. Now we can do like a whole stack of charcoal. We just need wood. But we're not going to do that right now. What we are going to do is swap our horses around a little bit. Let's grab whatever bones we have. 29. That's a good start. Do I have any torches? Yeah. I don't like that my base is at spawnable territory. I've gone pretty far out with the torches. I made a bunch of these. And we've got, you can see them out there. We've got a fair bit of territory lit. We're going to move this guy over to our grinder. We don't really need the press very much. Hey, what's that about? There we go. And what was I going to have him grind? Oh yes, bones. I think we can put the whole stack on there, which is super convenient. And we need more chests and more hoppers. Grab as much wood as we can get. Get all this stuff automated. Math works out perfectly. Automated output. And then move this thing because I want it all to be kind of uniform-ish. There we go. It's all beautiful. That's not, don't want mobs spawning down in there with our critters. That would be bad. So this is going to get us flaked bone, which we can put back in to get bone meal. Or white dye, I think it's white dye. Then we need a bunch of flint and a bunch of clay to make porcelain. That's the last item. Yeah, white dye powder, clay, and flint. The last item on our list for getting out of this era. So let us not grief our home area. Let us go look somewhere else for a bunch of gravel. Do I have any inventory space? Yeah, plenty. Any gravel in here? There's not. There's some sugar cane over yonder that we could go gather up now. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. That's a hole in the ground. Ooh. Why? Really? Can't harvest wheat with a block in my hand. Okay. Any sharks? I see no sharks. this up real quick and continue the quest for gravel. I see no gravel. Is that a zombie? I thought I heard a zombie. There should not be zombies here. There's gravel. Okay, perfect. Water looks safe. Let's go. So we need 6 each for the melter and the base, and then we need 7 each for the table and the basin. So that's 14 and 12 is 26. And then we need 6 more for faucets is 32. So half a stack of flint, clay, and white dye powder. Long story short. You know what? I have a shovel that digs fast. That would probably be... Oh yeah, that's amazing. Using the correct tool for the job is amazing. How many does that give us? 27. I guess we probably want a few extra while we're here, so we don't have to come back for more later for some other project, right? Oh, I'm being silly because we get gravel from the strainer base. We could totally not have done any of this. Oh well, here we are. Clay. We also need clay. I think I harvested some, but probably not enough. Let's search for some clay along the riverbank here. Oh no, we get clay from the strainer bases too. I'm being ridiculous. The only thing we actually have to struggle for is the white dye powder. Genius, Stan, you're a genius. This is only like the 4th time I've played through the early game in the last week, so you'd think I would know all this, but you know. So do we have a little mesh thing, or did I throw it away? Looks like I threw it away. Gravel. You in there, and you in there. And how much clay do we have? Oh, 46. Okay, beautiful. Of those. Now we just need our white dye powder. We should have tons of it because it doubles, I think, twice in the process of all of this happening. We get 2 of the flaked. Let's go sleep. There's no reason to have mobs spawning anymore if we can help it. I wish this thing would spit you out in front of it, but for some reason it wants to put me back at this corner every time I sleep. Like, shouldn't it put me here? That would be logical. But I guess we are not in the realm of logic today, friends. Go chop down a couple of trees while we're waiting for this to happen. Kind of desperately need this wood, so a lot of wood. We'll probably end up turning this all into charcoal. We're about to get furnace technology. Magic. Oh, what can I ditch? One rotten flesh. I want these apples. We'll go and first of all, we'll strip this stack of logs so we have a lifetime supply of bark, and then we'll throw those in there, and then the rest of these 20 left we'll put in here. Get those turned into some charcoal for us in preparation. Now we need 32 white dye powder. Not there yet. I think, do we get 2 per in the millstone? We do, so we just need 16 of those. Magic. Oh, I timed it a little bit wrong, darn it. It's a lot more magical when it happens right when I say magic. But we're okay. Oh, whoops. No. Wrong thing. Oh. So little inventory space. Alright, time to grind on this thing for a minute. By the end of all this, we should have our fruit and probably our vegetable saturations up to 100%. A little bit of inventory space is good. I'll be back when I've pulled this lever. Well, what I'm going to do is we're going to get the white dye powder, and I'm just going to put in, oh, I just did that. I just put the clay and the gravel back too, darn it. Anyway, I'll be back when I have 32 porcelain. Alright, 32 porcelain. We'll drop those in here. We need to save 6. For faucets, because for whatever reason they work differently. Now let's see what else it's going to take. Also, I was an idiot. Out here in this, there are 24 oak bark, as well as a spare grill that I made while I was over in the Darklands. And then while I was trying to get it working, I was like, wait a minute, I'm like 6 feet away from my base. I can just go home and cook food. So then I started doing that at night, just coming back, or during the day, I mean, and cooking food. So let's look at what we need to get this done. The porcelain melter needs a primal chest advanced, the stone grill, another flame grilled whopper, 1 more stone grill, and 2 clay barrel extensions. Easy money. I think I have clay on me still. Throw those in here as well. We need 1 more stone grill. Why I've got 3 of those stones, shadow gems, that's what they're called. Oh, we need to make a spider web, don't we? Nope. nope, nope. Swing and a miss. Which means we need 2 more charcoal dust. And a shark tooth. To do that. Getting carried away with the scroll wheel. Charcoal dust. I believe we made more charcoal blocks, yes. Did get maxed out on protein, but I don't actually have vegetables to eat. So, yeah, that's a little bit of a thing. Gimme. Okay, 2 of those. And lastly, we need 2 redwood planks. Cedar planks? Red cedar planks. I was half right, half wrong. Both times. Takes a certain amount of skill. Alright, flame grilled whopper, and then we needed what, a primal chest advanced. We have the primal chest, so that's an easy. Primal chest advanced. Thingermadoodle. Flame grilled whopper. Now, and we are in business. Amazing. And then we have chests and crafting tables and furnaces. Oh my, that'll be simply unbeatable. I guess it's time for a little magic. Boogity boogity boo. Chest, goodness. I tricked myself. Well, okay, we can do other things while we're waiting. We need a basin. And I think it's safe now to start taking the dirt out of this house. So let's film that, because that sounds awesome. This actually feels really good because this little dirt hut was pretty lame. We're also going to need a place for this, so getting this dirt out of the way is kind of necessary because this house is way too cramped. And this is the end of the era, so this will be the last bit of technology that we have to cram into this little house. this is so much better. So much better. And I think we'll just leave primal chests in here. I don't think we'll upgrade any of this. We'll leave things like the bear claws and the dog pelts and some of the more primitive stuff. We'll just leave it all. Change that. Oh, give me just a second. Discord does annoying things when people message me. It pops my start bar, my whatever, the taskbar. It pops up the taskbar, and can I not? I guess I can. And then I have a taskbar sitting in front of my gaming window, and I hate it, and I can't find a way to fix it. So it's just annoying. Excellent. All of that can keep going. Are we done? We are done, yes, okay. So we just need these guys. Boom, schnickety, and we'll leave the crafting stump here. Fantastic. Excuse me. We'll leave the crafting base or the crafting stump here. Like, we won't upgrade any of this. This is going to be how it is for the rest of the game. We will, however, make some chests immediately, I think. Immediately, let's grab whatever wood we've got out here. We just won't put them in here. Oh, wait. Before a chest, we'll move this in a second, I promise. Make 8 chests, yes. Give me all the chests. This thing we'll just put in the corner because I need inventory space kind of desperately. Awesome. Now we'll go outside here. We need a stage 2 base now. So we'll build something, I think, just beyond the horsepower stuff, like right here. So for the time being, we'll drop a chest down, couple chests down, and our crafting table. And we'll move out of the caveman hut and into whatever age this is, not the Stone Age anymore, I don't think. The Bronze Age, maybe? I don't know. What do we actually have to do in this era? Yes, we have to get bronze. That's basically the goal. We probably should finish off a couple of these other quests. I guess most of them are done, we just haven't gotten credit for them. We haven't made a charcoal block. We have to get a saddle in order to unlock all of this stuff, and we need this fire pit. Now that we have a proper crafting table, making these barrels will actually be pretty easy. So one of the reasons I wasn't doing it is because it's super tedious. So let's do that. Oh God, the inventory, it's just terrible. So many things change once you have a problem. Oh, inventory. Speaking of, wait a minute. I see you. Nothing we're terribly interested in, but let's just do this. Yes, chests. Just say yes to chests. Oh, hey, look, we got a spawnable area here. Oh, I just dropped everything off. It'll be okay. We're not going to be 26 blocks away from that anytime soon. All right, now we got our casting basin. I just dropped everything off. Lol. What did I come in here for? What did I come in here for? I think we're gonna leave the floor as grass too. Just a dirt. Actually, if we could make coarse dirt, is that a thing? Coarse dirt. Yeah, I'll make some coarse dirt. That way it'll never turn into grass, because grass doesn't grow inside the house. That's crazy. I don't remember what I came in here for. It's unfortunate. But I do know that we need to make our faucets. Two unfired faucets. What do we need? We are on the frontier now, so we've got to be careful of mobs. What do we need out of this thing? Torches. Get our porcelain bricks back. We can also make a stone hoe now, so we can start working on some agriculture. I think that's probably what we'll do for the rest of the episode, which will mostly be me working off camera. But we'll figure out, we'll get a look established first, and then I'll go build a bunch of what would we even call them? Crop fields? I don't know. Gotta fire these guys. Is that working? Yes. Put our grill back. Now we can put a hopper on that guy, so it can also be automated. We can have automated cooking, like all this bear meat. I don't like the rotation of that too well. Gonna have to turn it. Okay, and then we need a table. And then we need to move this guy, because that's going to be an output chest right there, which I did not bring with me. So we need 2 more hoppers and a chest. And probably more planks. Let's just sleep. Why do we have to worry about mobs spawning? I'm being silly. As we transition more and more into this era, we should have less and less running back to the house. Bring on the zombies. Boots. Oh, and a helmet. Awesome. We're fully bedecked. Oh, what did I even come over here for? Hoppers and a chest, right? We've got the chests. We need 2 hoppers. Yes. Yes. Proper chests, amazing. We'll have to swap all these out at some point. Come on now. Come on now. I don't think I actually need that anymore. I should probably just destroy it. It was intended to be temporary. Chest. What am I stuck on? There we go. Automation completed. The only thing that isn't automatic is the actual pouring. Unfired. It didn't fire those? Thought they had to go in the kiln. I think we can do them on the grill though. Is that gonna work? Yes. Porcelain faucet. Well, it's not gonna go there now, is it? Oh, it would have. These are out a block. Let's fix all of that nonsense. Just floating drying racks. We'll put those guys up here. Out of the way, and also makes sense because like hot air rises and the drying would happen. Oh hey, we got more dirt up here to take out. Completely spaced that. Broken. It's beautiful. It's actual house now. I'll have to make some more just to make it symmetrical. Can I pick you up? Sure can. Put you on top, save a little space. Oh, this is glorious. Love it. Okay, we'll put you there. Don't think we need this guy at all, but we'll leave it here for posterity. Little crafting station. Where do you go? Where do you go? I think up here. No, I don't like it. Put you right here for now. Yes. Yes, yes, and yes. Lighting in the corner. I think that is the complete build. That's the whole hut, if you will. You cannot fit a hopper in there, unfortunately. Gonna have to figure that out. I don't want to remove a log from the ceiling. Maybe we just have to move that a little bit. Anyway, there's that. I'm pretty stoked on that. Now, for croplands, let's make a stone hoe. I think our cobblestone is out here. Yes. Oh, that feels good. You know, the other thing that we can make, and we should immediately, this thing, right? Oh, and sticks galore. Probably more sticks than we realistically need. But this keeps us from having to like hunt through the leaves to find the stray blocks of wood. The stray logs, I guess is the word. So that's a super time saver. Did I see that we had a drying rack? Yeah, one left over. Let's put you here for now. Hang our scythe on it. I know I'm not gonna cut all that down right now. What I want to do actually is plant some dark oak now, because I think that's what we'll use out in the water, like dark oak and dirt. Or we could use gravel. No, gravel sinks. That won't work. Let's grab our dark oak saplings and a stack of dirt. Probably gonna need all of this dirt. Now we gotta find a place for these. Maybe we do have to chop down these other trees. We can go here. There. I'm gonna, well, am I? I think we have maybe some dark oak also, darklands oak also in here. Wrong pocket. Do not. Could use red cedar. That could be a good look. So in the past, normally I want all these laid out in a nice straight line, but I think what we're gonna do instead is just make like randomly placed. Oh, that's not gonna work though. The problem is the water. The water, the water, the water. So I think what we're gonna do, I'll replace this with wood or something later. Come out here and we'll do like a 5x5, I think is the proper size. We'll leave water in the middle. Not that we necessarily have to, I mean it's surrounded by water, but this way we don't have to worry about leaving water, like we're already covered. No matter what else we do, we have the water block that we need. The other thing that we can build now are apiaries, which I don't have the stuff that it's gonna take to do. But I think we picked up a bee, one bee maybe. Here, 2 bees. So let's go and see what we've got. Make an apiary or 2. Got no logs. No problem. I believe it's 6 logs per. Thinking we make 2 of them because we got 2 bees, right? Seems logical. Now one thing we could do when harvesting these trees is carve a totem into the bottom of them and just like spider climb our way up. That might be worthwhile. Although every time you make a totem, like the blocks are lost. When you break the totem, you don't get those back. So maybe not worth it. Also, chopping trees down isn't the hardest thing ever. Some apiaries going. what I think I'll do is, rather than build like a straight path with patties off on either side, I think like I'll just kind of randomly connect it to this. I'll just go and do another one, right? Not all in a nice straight line. All right, there's U and a B. Oh, whoops, those don't need to be tilled. There we go. Nice little crop area. Now we just need something to plant there. Not sugarcane, that's for sure. I should have a bunch of wheat seeds around here somewhere. They're probably out in my chest. Yeah, I bet they are. I'll have to run around and grab up some potatoes and some carrots and some hemp and some beetroots, and I'll get all this stuff planted in between episodes. There we go, almost enough. By my count, there should be 24 plantable spots. 22 seeds is good enough. And then I think what we'll do is we'll put a totem on top of the bees. We can add an ocelot to keep creepers from blowing up our crops. Oh, that's a bummer. That auto step. If we just an ocelot and a totem base, and that'll keep creepers away. I don't think we need anything else. And then we can do the ritual that grows plants out here and have all the plants that we could want. So I'm gonna work on expanding this. I think I'll do another one like right here, and then a third one like right there. Kind of not in any particular order. I didn't bring that cedar wood with me. I think that would be a nice thing to round out the episode with if we add a little border. It's going to be less convenient to come out and harvest all of these, but I think it's going to look a little cooler if it's like not all symmetrical and laid out on a grid. I like that. I like that. That's great. It's kind of in keeping with the color theme of the flowers that I'm putting out here. All right, guys. I'll catch you in the next episode. Make sure you drop me a like